We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Atlanta Braves and the Los Angeles Dodgers. A big-time arm and a power bat. Should be fun. First pitch is next. Julio Urias gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
They get him off balance there as he reaches for that one but can't find it. It's 2-1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2. On deck is Nick Markakis. The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Here's Nick Markakis now, the right fielder. Popped him up. And no one will track it down. 289 is the average coming in. 7 homers and 22 RBIs. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Freeman, the runner at first with 2 gone. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, Dero, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Marcell Ozuna would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Number 20, Marcell Ozuna.
Here's Marcell Ozuna, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. First delivery to him on the way, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 offering. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. In past meetings with Julio Urias, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 pitch.
Not a good spot to be in right now. Pitcher's falling behind in a count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Down the first baseline. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Mike Soroka will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, when you look up the definition of rock solid for a starting pitcher, this is your kind of guy. Career ERA under 3, just knows how to get it done, controls the running game, limits the amount of damage, and more importantly, he knows how to win, and that's why it's going to be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Digging in, Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here it comes. Lined hard toward right center. Acuna is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting second, the first baseman,
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
Yeah, he's blasted 4 home runs in his last 10 games, too. And he's got that power stroke working right now.
This guy's an absolute nightmare to opposing pitcher. Power to all fields, and he'll take that ball away and drive it for opposite field power.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Yeah, Matty, this is why we do what we do. 2 first-place teams going to go at it today. Don't know how this is going to shake out. Is this playoff baseball? Come early a little bit. Interested to see how the managers go about it. We got some stars out on the field today.
Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs, insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not showing any signs of relief.
You know, one of the big issues is player safety, and right now this field is getting sloppy wet, Matt, and I don't know how much more rain this field can take.
Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for out number 2. In now, Justin Turner, and as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. Here's the first pitch to him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
1-1.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Freeman is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We are still scoreless. Second inning coming up, and Heidi Watney has an update for us on the weather forecast.
Matt, I am hearing that heavier rain is expected to pass through the ballpark at some point later in the game. The umpiring crew would, of course, like to get this one in uninterrupted, but it is possible that we could be looking at some sort of a delay if they determine the weather is impacting the play on the field.
All right, Heidi, thanks. We'll hope for the best, of course, but guys, you have to assume these players are probably going to be impacted by this weather at least a little.
Yeah, Matty, 100% it's going to be bothersome. They're going to have to watch their spikes. They're going to have to maybe gather themselves to get that extra grip on the baseball. But from a position player standpoint, you just can't lose focus. Starting pitchers are the ones that are going to have the most problems with it.
Bellinger is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting seventh, the third baseman, number 8, Charlie Culberson.
Stepping in, Charlie Culberson. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
Not close. It's 2-0. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First offering on its way. Hit down the third base line. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he fouls this one off. Here's a look over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run, but this will land untouched. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner, but this will be foul. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Still 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. So here's Cody Bellinger. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0 is a ball below the zone. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. Albies scoops it up, and there's one away.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Seager.
So the base is empty here with one away, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Inside, ball.
Looking at his career totals, Seager is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, look at the dive. He's up with it. The throw. What a play.
Oh, man, once it got past the pitcher, I figured it was a base hit, but then the shortstop comes out of nowhere to make the diving stop. That was incredible.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. Here comes the first pitch. And a ball 1-0.
1-0.
Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder. Now the 2-0.
Yeehaw.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Strike two called, and it's even at 2.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And the pitch.
Nope, ball.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Into the corner and slicing foul. Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch. Good battle. Count remains full. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And on to first with it is Freeman, and that'll end the inning. Dodgers down in order. We'll move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. The 2-0.
Hee-haw.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1.
No, that's out.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Now the payoff pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Nick Markakis digging in now. As he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. And he lays off for ball one. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike two. Third inning, no score to this point. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. He's got it. On to first, and Markakis is retired, 2 away. So next up will be Freddie Freeman. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And it's fouled away. Got him swinging, made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Down in order go the Braves. Home half of the third coming up, no score. Next for the Dodgers, Will Smith, 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ozuna on the run. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Striding into the box, Gavin Lux. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. First pitch on its way. Lux, originally from the Badger state of Wisconsin. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Ozuna is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So here now is the pitcher, Julio Urias. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike. Yeehaw!
Ball and a strike.
1-1.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there, because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
A pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
Fouled away. The 2-2 is at the knees and called strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored. Looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And that'll bring in Marcell Ozuna. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1.
Well, this team, they're swinging at everything, but that pitch was just a little too far out of the strike zone.
The 1-1 is in there for the second strike.
1-2.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
2-2 to Marcell Ozuna.
2-2.
To the left side, but it's well foul. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
Count is full.
Count remains full. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Up next for Atlanta, the catcher, Travis.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a changeup, but it misses just a little below the zone.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Looked like a breaking ball there, but it missed badly. 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone. try to get a ground ball for a double play.
Now the 2-0.
Here.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
The 2-1 home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with one out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Now the payoff pitch home. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, this guy has really good stuff so far in this one. How about 7 Ks, and we're just in the middle innings of this one. If he continues this up, this could be a real solid performance.
At the plate now, Charlie Culberson. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. Took a good cut that time, but comes up empty, 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Gloved by Turner, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. 1 left for Atlanta. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, man. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here it comes.
Ball, that's outside. That missed, that's the ball.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2-1 now to Mookie. A good movement bearing in. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
Ball.
Starts him out with a slider too low for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch.
No, that's out.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Turner in front at 3 balls and a strike.
3-1. 3 balls.
Just 1 hit apiece for both of these clubs. Skied into straightaway right. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Cody Bellinger. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
As a look, now the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves offense with their manager Brian Snitker during the commercial break. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Jimmy Nelson will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Jimmy Nelson.
All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that brings up the former number 1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. First pitch coming, here it is. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Mike Soroka. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies, as he swings and misses at a first-pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The windup and the 0-1. That one catches the edge of the zone, called a strike. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Halfway home, still no score. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the inning now, and up next, the former All-Star shortstop, Corey Seager. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's a base hit, 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances.
Yeah, Matt, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first, so as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Here's Jock Peterson now, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. That evens it up, 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hit weakly back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know, they do get the double play.
Now batting, the pitcher, Will Smith.
So base is empty now after the double play, and now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith. Here's the first pitch to him.
1-0.
All bets are off for the offense right now. This guy's got a low pitch count. He's attacking his zone. They have to get more aggressive. This guy's not going anywhere.
And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1.
1-1.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I?
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Striding in once again, Nick Markakis. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
First pitch on its way. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. This is on the ground over to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie Freeman.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Hit hard to the right side. To second for 1. Over to Muncy, and they double him up.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
Acuna digs in now. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
First delivery to him on the way. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Hey, guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
In now, Marcell Ozuna, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. He's running. Pitch is a called strike. The throw is not going to get him as he swipes second. So they still haven't picked up an extra base hit in this one, but that stolen base at least gets him a guy in scoring position.
Yeah, and I think that's exactly what the manager was thinking there, Matt. Hey, if we aren't driving the ball with any authority today, we need to make something happen in a different way. They only need a single to the outfield now to push a run across.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Now batting, catcher.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And up next, the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. From the stretch. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Peterson at the track. But he can't get there as this hops over the wall for a ground rule double. And a bit of a break on defense as only 1 run is going to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 1-0.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Braves pick up a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the sixth. It's now 1-0 Atlanta. Standing in, Gavin Lux. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he lays off there, 1-0. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. All even now, 2-2. Now here it comes. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Little chopper back to the mound. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Chris Taylor will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
He's hitting for the Dodgers. Number 3, Chris Taylor.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. On its way is pitch number 75. A swing and a ground ball to third. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mookie Betts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch on its way. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball, 1-0. 1-1 to the Dodgers leadoff man. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is popped up. Freeman in foul ground, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning coming up. Braves lead this one 1-0. Blake Trinet is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 49.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. A good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. This is flared right back over the mound. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. At the plate, Mike Soroka. He went down on strikes last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Here comes the right fielder, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Ready now, Ozzie Albies. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
That's a ball.
Looked like the sinker there dipped a little below the knees. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1 strike.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up, and this will land foul. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. And now pitch on the way.
Count full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
2 out, nobody on. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Now batting, the right fielder, Nick.
Digging in now, Nick Markakis. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Braves strand 1, but they're on top 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Max Muncy. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way. And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's a pop-up now. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one.
The third baseman.
So stepping in, Justin Turner. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch.
Call. 1-0.
The 1-0 home.
Hard one.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The bat.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Bellinger.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And now a pitch on the way.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Full count to Bellinger. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Chopped down the first baseline, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see Freddie Freeman start things off when we return. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Braves on top, 1-0. Ross Stripling's been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 68.
Settling in now, Freddie Freeman is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The windup and the 0-1. 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Not likely to see a 4th fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
A shot to second base and handled for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Ronald Acuna.
1 away for the Braves here in inning number 8, and that brings forward Ronald Acuna Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Hit sharply on the ground. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now at the plate, Marcell Ozuna. A couple of walks for him thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball one.
Obviously, the game plan wasn't to let this guy beat you right here. He's already walked twice, and that pitch out of the zone tells me they want nothing to do with him.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
And he fouls this one off. A high fastball is in there.
Hey, looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
2 out, nobody on. Fouled off. A 2-2 one more time.
Ball.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Now the 3-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land out there just foul.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Skied into very shallow right. Bellinger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Down in order go the Braves, but they're up 1-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Ball one to start the at-bat. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Offered it a low one there, but came up empty.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. Into the box now, Jock Peterson. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. 1 out, nobody on. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging for second now goes Peterson. And there's your time run at second base with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinched runner as they try to get a little more speed out there. At the plate, Will Smith, as he rips it on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. He's in there at the plate. And we are tied here in the 8th.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. He'll depart with our score tied, and he'll still be accountable for the runner at first, and the best he can do is a no decision in this one. Shane Green answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble.
Shane Green.
To the plate now, Gavin Lux. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A 1-0 delivery. Swing and a high chopper. Albies picks it up. There's one. Matt Beatty come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 45. Beatty.
Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Comes set, the 0-1. One strike pitch is a fastball high, and that evens things at 1. Two out with the possible go-ahead run at first. One and two now as that one's fouled off. One and two. Here it is.
That's the ball.
And strike three called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. It's a run on 2 hits here for LA. 9th inning coming up, all tied at 1-1. A.J. Pollock stays in the ball game in the 9-hole and takes over out in center field.
Now playing center field.
Joe Kelly will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Number 17, Joe Kelly.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. First pitch of the at-bat.
1-0.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Now the pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Now here it comes.
2-2 the count.
Swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
Stepping in now, Charlie Culberson, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 1-2.
That's the ball.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full. You see a right-handed batter waiting next, but he could very well be pulled back as the situation dictates. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. So he waited till the 9th inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Yeah, Matty B, you see that wry smile of him coming out of the box right there. He knew what was on the line. He'd be lying if he didn't.
There's a lot of pressure on you because you're walking into that batter's box thinking, I have a nice streak going, and this is more than likely going to be my last AB. He comes through in the clutch.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now the 0-2 pitch.
That was a nasty pitcher's pitch right there. Most guys strike out on that one. He was able to scramble that a little bit and give him another chance, and hopefully this pitcher misses over the heart of the plate.
He's got it barehanded for 1. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. 1 hit in the inning, but that gets erased. The Dodgers with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the 9th. Here's Mookie Betts. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point.
The left fielder, Mookie.
And the pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1-2 count.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. The Braves are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Into the box, Max Muncy, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
You know, it's funny, I can count on one hand the times I was able to actually go to the plate and think home run and hit a home run. I wish guys would just focus on getting into their rhythm at the dish, trying to hit the ball hard and let the chips fall where they may. When they try and hit home runs, it usually doesn't happen.
And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And the count will be full. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Now batting. The right fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Cody Bellinger. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. Fastball laid off well below the knees. To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Dodgers lead 1. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ender Inciarte is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames. A bouncer to the left side, reined in, and the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Ozzie Albies. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Betts on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta.
So coming to the plate, Nick Markakis. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Here's the pitch. And a first pitch knuckle curve is a called strike. 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here's the 0-2. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Pollock is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Braves are set down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 1-1. Luke Jackson comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Luke Jackson.
So digging in now, Corey Seager. He was a ground out victim last time up.
The shortstop, Corey Seager.
First pitch on its way. Grounded back up the middle. And this is going to get through into center, so there's your possible winning run aboard on the leadoff single.
Love the approach right there to get on base with a leadoff knock to start the bottom of the 10th. They don't want this game to go any farther than this. They want to end it right now. Let's see how the manager plays this.
At the plate now, A.J. Pollock. As they take a look at ball one. A winning run is at first base. The 1-0. Not close. It's 2-0. Pollock, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was a first-round pick back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Possible winning run aboard here, nobody out. Pollock in front, 3 balls and a strike. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
So striding forward now, Will Smith, as he'll look to get the ball into the outfield and bring home what would be the winning run from second base. Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. And there will be joy in Tinseltown. The Dodgers are going to walk off winners.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Red light, green light. Stuck at the stop light. You know what I'm reaching for. Shot my 3, who's keeping score? 2 ain't anymore. 1 mile till we make it home. Get a bag, get paid, get low. Ben Frank, don't stop, press go. Pick it up, lot of money on the flow. Keep shaking, 100 days, 100 poles. Hang odds, trap. Put you all over my Snapchat. Nag, so fat. Gotta get you home like stat.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Joe Kelly claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. For Atlanta, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 35 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.